I'm gonna go slowly, just read. I don't want to talk too much because it will eat up a lot of time. Now, this is not from me. This is from www.targetedindividual or targetedjustice.com. We do not consent. Lethal attacks. Stalking, mercenary stalking, torture, assassination, electronic weaponry, poisons, gas, war crimes, conspiracy to deny constitutional, civil, and human rights. We consider the taking of a human life in order to prevent that person from the premeditated taking of ours for no reason than profit. Community abuse, mortal danger, demand that their assets be frozen and seized. Fully meant to kill and been thrown to the wolves. Psychological abuse and unimaginable 24/7 physical torture with inevitable health damage for months and years. I got brain damage. Gotta love that. Brain damage, nerve damage. deprived of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Being hit with sonic, L frequency, extremely low frequency weapons, private security. I've seen tons of that. Bullies, yep. It must be constitutional law, be voted by Congress to extend it every 6 months, yet it has been legally extended but once. We have been in an illegitimate state of emergency for about 20 years. I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, people. Please bear with me. I'm trying to get it done under a certain amount of time. Neighborhood Watch. Yep. Repackaged Nazi brown shirt thugs and snitches. 100 trained snitches keeping everyone else in line through intimidation. Psychological warfare. Deprived of work, income, food, shelter, sleep, freedom, integrity, eradicated from society. If you've been on this program for more than 2 years and you've been exiled, no one to talk to, no one talks to you, hit with all these things, made to feel sick, hurt, in pain, or you've had things like, Here it is. Constitutional rights, U.S. Code 241, 242. Betrayal of any human being. There can be terminology. Slander spread through the victim's neighborhood, town, organized multi-person mob stalking. Yep, harassment. Investigation and surveillance. Well, nobody's ever come and talked to me ever. And this has been going on for long time. This now includes remote neural monitoring, noxious gas attacks, with poisons, also electronic attacks. Yep. Covert technologies that do harm and do kill by design. Electric attacks are thought to be performed by satellite. Given to militarized police. And basically neighborhood watch type people and people who are willing to just, these weapons are designed for war but are now mobile enough to be put in a vehicle, a backpack, handheld, trained on a victim at low intensity 24/7, then at kill strength by several mercenary neighbors in line of sight of homes or adjacent townhomes, apartments. Victim is subject to electromagnetic, microwave, sonic. Just like in Cuba, China, that's been in the news. Beams which arguably to all biological life and eventually suffers catastrophic health damage. Heart damage. I went to the hospital for a heart attack. Brain damage. I said that before we even got this far. Bleeding. Ionizing radiation. Look at that. Code 4, slow kill. Terrorist watch list. To supply guinea pigs to defense contractors and others to conduct lethal weapons testing and training. Creating a covert army of mercenary psychopaths and enforcers, aka death squads, hidden within society with no loyalty to society whatsoever, but who can engage in instantaneous guerrilla assaults on those who step out of line and challenge the police state or just don't like that person. Torture their bodies, degrade their health for learning purposes, for fun, for torture. Remote torture techniques. Hey, you heard me say remote neural monitoring. Pure evil. Sadistic. Harass, torture, manipulate. And being horrifically abused. No one should be tortured and abused in silence by psychopaths. It's just messed up. Especially if it's going on for a long time. And I had a stroke and seizure May 20th, 2012. Middle of the night, 1:30. My wife passed 5 months to the day, October 20th, 2012, around 1:40. Hospitals used to tell when a patient died when the clock stopped. Doctor would say time of death, clock stopped at a time. I had a crystal clock next to the bed. It stopped at 1:40 a.m. Horrible. At the time, my daughter was 17 months. Now she's going on 8 and will never know her mother.